Alrighty then, hello and once again, good evening YouTube, welcome back to some more Gran Turismo 2. Last time we did a bunch of German races. Well, I bet you're thinking today we're going to be doing a bunch of UK races. And for once, you'd actually be correct. Today we're going to be doing the GT UK Nationals. Oh my goodness gracious, what kind of amazing vehicles will we be purchasing with my amass of wealth today?
Later.
Now, if you'll remember, we have the Europa, which has 125 horsepower, so that's good. But the funny thing about the Europa is that if we go to Lotus, you will see something very funny, very silly, very laughable even. I would go as far as to say it's funny. As in the event section for Lotus, there's no Europa race. It's the Elise and the Elan trophy. So this car serves literally no purpose except to exist in my garage. I noticed. Game. I noticed. I'm paying attention. I saw what you did there, game. You're rewarding me with a car that's completely useless. Except for right now, where we go to this UK Nationals first race at Trial Mountain. Let's do this for this fucking stupid piece of shit game. Race number 1 at Trial Mountain for the UK National Series, definitely for the first time. Here we go, Europa. This is a car by Lotus. Europa by Lotus. Very cool indeed. I don't really know what else to say. It kind of sucks. I can't really drive in a straight line. You see it wiggling there. That's me using the directional pad to just try and drive in a straight line. You can see it's just, oh my god, this car is horrible. Every car by Lotus kind of sucks. The Elise in LA Rush, that was total garbage. And the Elan in this game, or the whatever the fuck I'm driving right now in this game. Oh my god, thank you for putting me into the rocks. Into the inexplicably brown rocks. This is in fact the first race in the UK National Series. We technically only need to have 197 horsepower for this, so I could upgrade this, but I mean, the only upgrade would be to get into a different car that doesn't fucking throw itself sideways whenever you go into a corner, or on the fucking straightaway. Can't even just drive in a straight line without the entire back end just deciding to go off on its own little misadventure. Oh my god, this car is horrible. Oh, I'm so... Okay, you know what I said about this, you know, not being a one-make race? I'm actually happy. I'm actually really glad that we do not have to drive this in a one-make race. Oh, it's horrible. Okay. Okay, we're good. Okay, coming out in second on the first lap. We're gonna come into this corner, which needs a lot more brake than you'd think. It's actually a very tight corner. I think it's tighter than a right angle, even though it looks like a right angle on the map there. And this is the fabled Trial Mountain shortcut right here, but we're going so slow that we don't even need to slow down in that section. So it's not really a very useful shortcut, but it is a shortcut nonetheless. We may have to use it on the final lap. We'll just have to wait and find out. We can cut it off just a little bit, and that could make all the difference. But we'll hit the apex somewhere in the grass. Oh, this car is horrible! Just driving forward is impossible, apparently. Alright, so, as it turns out, we get to continue doing this race, because just fucking doing it is so much to ask for. Just fucking doing it the first time is such an ask. Oh my fucking god, I'm so sick of this fucking garbage. What kind of stupid shit do I have to stuff on this piece of fucking garbage? Turbo. 4,500 wasted dollars for this fucking garbage. If this doesn't cut it, I'm gonna fucking scream. I've already screamed enough, but you know, I'll scream more. Perhaps someday this year, this stupid race will finally be over. It has been 29 minutes and 11 seconds since I started this recording, and this first fucking race is finally over. Fun. Just fucking fun. I don't get it. I don't get it. I don't get why it's so difficult to just do it the first time. I don't. I really don't. But no, here we are. 30 minutes into the recording. Just every episode needs to be a half hour long. Even for 3 shitty races at the same shitty track. Necessary. 345 is the amount that I need for this. I'm probably gonna need to push it all the way to the exact fucking limit. Because God knows I can't just fucking win it the first time regardless. Aston Martin. That's from Britain. It has an event. What event is that? DB7. Let's get a DB7, I guess. I'm sure that's gonna be cheap. DB7. Oh my, that's a lot of money. That is a lot of money. It has 335. That's what I need. But that's also a bit cheap. A bit cheap. No, we're not going to use this for this next race. I would much rather have the V8 Vantage just because it's, you know, ridiculously expensive. 455,000 in 1999. That's got to be close to, like, 750,000 today. 550 horsepower. It drives like the living, breathing embodiment of ass. But it is pretty hot. It's also in Test Drive 5. Just so you know. What else do we have? TVR is from UK, but I don't think they... Oh, they do have an event. This is the Tuscan race. And we literally cannot purchase the Tuscan. If we'll see that in here. Yeah, there's the Speed 12, which we also literally cannot purchase. Very good. That's also in Test Drive 5. And there's a Tuscan Speed 6. Yeah, I literally can't purchase it. So, that's cute. That's cute. I don't know how we're supposed to unlock that, but we're going to have to find out a way eventually. Because we're going to need to do that. We're going to need to do that for the one-make race. There's no one-make races for Jaguar, really. That's interesting. I think we've gone through everything except for Mini and MG. It's not like they're going to have anything worth, you know, 300 horsepower. MGF. Fucking 142. We do need an MGF for the MGF race, but... Or what about the Mini Special? Give me the Mini Special. What's that? Please tell me it has 300 horsepower. Believe it or not, no it doesn't. 73. 500,000 credits for that. On what planet? In what universe? Is that even going to be a thing? I do want a TVR. I like TVR, okay? Like, the Cerberas are decent. They're expensive as fuck, and like, Top Gear said that they're, like, pieces of shit, but, like, still. Still, it's a good car, I think. Maybe. 234, see? Yeah, look at that. Look at that. Is there any Roadsters? Is that a Roadster, or is that a hardtop? Or is there a difference? See, like, you can see, like, this is all of the TVR lineup. There's no Tuscan. There's no Tuscan. There's only a Cerbera Speed 6. Motorsport Elise, 200 horsepower, but it's a motorsport car, so, you know, it's gonna be, you know, fast. It's gonna drive like a good race car, but the Elises are just terrible. They drive like ass. I don't know if you can win a Motorsport Elise. If you can win a Motorsport Elise as a prize car, I really don't want to buy one. 100,000 is a lot to drop on a car for a one-make race, but like this is 141. It's like, ugh. Orange and mustard, yeah. The orange is very good. I will give it that. The orange, I'm liking the orange. That's a good orange. But 141, that's such a far cry from 345. Like, we're going to be struggling with that. And the car is going to suck to drive anyway, because you know, the Europa sucks to drive, and I know that Elises suck to drive. What's their special? Esprit GT1, that's a pretty good car. I wouldn't mind driving that. It's an MR car too. Pretty hot. Ooh, Elise GT1. Does that count as an Elise? Could I use that in the one-make race? It's $1 million. I don't think, well, I mean, I'd dump $1 million on that, I guess. Yeah, I'd totally dump $1 million on it. That's not what I wanted. I'd totally dump $1 million on that. You know, if there was something else that I could do with the Cerbera TVR, I'd buy one, upgrade a little bit for this race, and then use it in that race, but like, there's really no Well, then again, there is more races than just, you know, the One Nation races. One Nation under Gran Turismo. There's another, you know, list here, and we could totally use. I don't know what we could use in this league because it's 591. I don't know what we're gonna want. Jaguar XKR, TVR Cerbera. I mean, it's in this race. But there's an Esprit. That's really good. Aston Martin. We're gonna buy one of these. Okay. Hang on. Hang on. That is a Cerbera, and it is in this race. It's probably gonna finish last, but. The Esprit's really good. Okay, when I say that no Lotus drives well, the Esprit drives good. Esprits are great, but there's no one-make race for it. So it's like, dude. Yeah, look at that. Dead last. TVR Cerbera, dead last. Oh, there it comes. There it comes. There comes the Cerbera, always making moves. It's Apricot Hill. I like me some Apricot Hill. Okay, you know what? Fuck it. We're gonna buy a Cerbera. I have the money. I can do it. We're gonna do another endurance race soon. Well, we can take that on the nose. TVR Cerbera. Do I want this or do I want a Chimera? Ooh. Ooh. Get a Chimera. 319. That's closer to 345. Look at that, dude. Look at that. Raspberry metallic. I do kind of like the raspberry. The red's good. The gold's good. Crimson. Macau yellow, that's pretty good as well. No, dude, we gotta get it. Raspberry metallic, let's do it. 62,000 credits. Oh, what a waste of money. Let's go. Let's race it. Here we go. To the Gran Turismo League. I'm pretty sure people are pissed off whenever I pronounce it Gran Turismo or vehicle. I'm sure that infuriates someone out there to no end. And if you're watching right now, I do not apologize. Trial Mountain Circuit again. Let's see how bad this car sucks. Can't be worse than the Europa. The Europa was just a miserable pile of shit. This car, on the other hand, I mean, it's already sexier, so... We got the... Ooh, look at that! Oh, the revs! The revs! Oh, I'm ready for this! Here we go! Oh my! We are... spinning the tires. Yeah, dude. TVR Cerbera Speed, or this is a TVR Chimera. Chimera. So I'm guessing it's a fusion of the Griffith and the Speed 6, or the Cerbera. I'm assuming that's what the Chimera part is. Oh, that's a Motorsport Elise. Uh-oh. Uh-oh, Spaghetti-O. That's a good car. It's not going to have the straight line speed that I do, but it's going to cut through the corners like, oh, the CRX. Oh, no. Yeah, that's basically the CRX race car. It's only got 200 horsepower, but, like, it's a good car. We might want to get some super softs or something. I don't know how many laps the Gran Turismo leagues are going to be for that. Because if it's like a 5-lap race, then maybe we can get by with, like, the, you know, the medium softs instead of the super softs. The super softs are not going to last us for a 5-lap race. I can tell you that much right now. See, this is where all of the advantage that I have is. It's just in a straight line, and there's not a lot of straight lines at this track. This Elise is going to be tough to beat, and I'm getting pizza time. Oh, this Elise. Oh, it's good. Oh, it's hot. Oh, no, and we're hitting the wall, and I'm going to lose all that time that I gained. Very cool. Very, very cool. Let's roll through this corner. Come on, dude. We're right there with them. We can win this. We can win this. There's... Oh, yeah, we're driving off from the rest of the pack, too. Here. This is why God makes shortcuts. This is why Trial Mountain has the shortcut. There it is, right there. Beautiful. Beautiful. I look back at that Apricot Hill race where I took the shortcut for the first couple of laps, and I'm like, because I didn't think I could win it at that point, so I was taking the shortcut just to, you know, help better my odds. But no, as it turns out, the GT was garbage. I made the GT my bitch in that race. That was some good shit. I'm still thinking of races we could do the CRX in, because that was one of the races that I was thinking of doing the CRX in, was the Gran Turismo, the Atlantic League or whatever. Or no, the Pacific League, because that's American cars and Japanese cars. So I guess the one with the European cars would not matter for that. So yeah, there we go. So we're planning things out. We're doing something that I've never done in this game up to this point, which is plan things out in advance. Not just making it up on the fly, like, oh, I'm gonna pop in this game and I'm gonna play it for a little bit. Do. Okay, I guess I'll do this. The only things I've ever, like, planned out even slightly before, like, the last episode was when I was gonna do an endurance race. And even then, that was kind of spur of the moment. It's like, yeah, I kind of need money. Better do a race worth 500,000. Okay, just gotta get through one last corner, just sensibly. Sensibly get through one last corner. I said sensibly get through one last corner. And we'll be done with this race. First try. Thank God this one only took one attempt. At the line. This car costs 60,000 credits. I'm gonna get maybe 5. That was also a Chimera. Oh, hell yeah, dude. There were 2 Motorsport Elises. Damn. Like I said, 5,000. Oh, we have just drained the bank account over these past couple of parts. It has been it's been rough. We have done the opposite of savings. Spring cleaning on our bank account, basically. Alright, well, we could probably do the next race with this car, but I need to get the Aston Martin at some point, so let's just do it now. While there's a other purpose besides a one-make race. Let's do it! Let's do it! Oh, let's do it! Aston Martin. A ton of ass for this team. Okay. It's the same car. It's the same speed, so let's get the cheaper one. What color? You gotta get an Aston Martin in the green. It's just like a requirement, basically. Like that's the only color that they should be allowed to come in, basically. The green is the only real color. Ooh, oh, it's a soft top. Hang on a second, can I use this in the convertible race? I might be able to use this in a convertible race. Anyway, DB7 Volant. That's a lot of money that I'm not going to get back anytime soon. What's the speed limit for those races? Because we've been waiting to do that for a long time now. That's the only one left on this page, and this would start earning us some cars. I could do this one and this one. Tahiti Road's the only one that I couldn't, so I could find like a used Japanese convertible for those races. And find something for this. 591. What kind of convertible is going to do that? Anyway, this car is really good, so maybe we can do this first try without any upgrades? Please? Game? Game, you want to be playing cool for me today? Perhaps? This is going to be 20 horsepower more than the Chimera. We could already beat the Motorsport Elise in that car, so this is already going to be better than the Chimera. We'll see what they put in here. I'm sure they're going to put some Aston Martins in this race. Yep, there's another TVR. There's a Jaguar. Yeah. I'd buy a Jaguar if it, had a one-make race, but it doesn't. Look at this, dude. Is this a convertible, or is it just, a cute, accent color? I know that I like making the tops different on when I'm painting. I knew I used to do that when I was little, too. You know what I always wanted to make? A convertible SUV. I think that would be legit. Personally. Personally, in my opinion, I think that would be absolutely legit. A convertible SUV? I don't know how you go about doing it. They made convertible pickups at one point. I know for a fact that I saw a magazine with a convertible pickup in it. Alright? I don't know if it was just like a concept, if we could find, can we get that in Gran Turismo 7, the convertible F-150 concept car? Yeah, dude. Alright. Turn the car. Turn the car. We got that momentum. Except we don't, because this guy is just being a bitch. See, that's the TVR Griffith, just like in the fucking Clubman Cup race. You remember back to the Clubman Cup when that car was being a bitch? I do. I remember that. Oh, dear. Oh, dear. Well, that was bad, but it worked. It shouldn't have worked, but it did. I will take it. I will could you fucking please go fuck yourself for... Oh my god, this wad of cars. I just got a thumbnail in the previous part. No, that's gonna be a better thumbnail. Just the fucking demolition derby going on here. This ain't test drive even destruction, dude. Come on. Apparently Wreckfest is like a spiritual successor to Test Drive Eve Destruction, but Test Drive Eve Destruction was made by fucking Monster Games. And Wreckfest was made by Bugbear, which did Flat Out, but Flat Out is not Test Drive Eve Destruction. Flat Out is a much bigger bitch of a game. Test Drive Eve Destruction, consistently way more fun. Flat Out, you know, Flat Out 1 is a bitch. Flat Out 2 is also a bitch. Flat Out 3 just flat out sucks. But, you know. I don't think I'm going to win this, basically, is what I'm trying to say at this point. At this point, I believe we are outclassed by the TVR Griffith. Again. Especially if I'm going to hit shit. Don't hit shit. I mean, they're going to go into this side by side. I don't know what that's going to do. Oh, I didn't cut off enough. Oh, I could have done that if I'd cut out just a little bit more. Yeah, I didn't think I was going to win that first try. Oh, my fucking god. Why am I even bothering to finish these fucking races? Okay, so, it has 380 horsepower, apparently. Are you sure? Are you sure about that? Okay, apparently it says on the purchasing screen that it's 335, but apparently it actually has 380. Alright, well that's a problem, so this actually did have enough power to win. Okay, that's unfortunate. Okay... Muffler, I guess. Okay, that pushes us past the limit. I disagree. Personally, I don't agree with the assessment. We're gonna do that, I guess. Okay. Now, do we need the racing modification for the one make race? Probably. In all likelihood, yes. That's a probable yes. Wow, imagine the odds of that. Okay, well... I still don't know how I'm going to do the future one-make races. This car is really good and we could probably use it in other things, so let's put on some racing mediums. I don't know what kind of other things I'm thinking of right here, but I'm thinking like, you know, once we put the racing upgrade in, we could probably run this in like some touring car races, or like one of the extreme, whatever it's called, endurance races, yeah. And there's the Pure Sports Car Cup. We still haven't done that. I think the Pure Sports Car Cup could be something that this one gets into. That'd be pretty good. Pretty good. Unless you can't upgrade the car, in which case, well, bit late on that home front. There's the Gran Turismo, like, all-star races or whatever. I was gonna try and use the, I was hoping to use the CRX in some more races, but, it's starting to look less and less likely as the game wears on. Anyway, there's a classic Aston Martin in this race. That's pretty cool. I'm really annoyed by the fact that they have the classic cars available to purchase in this game, like the Dodge Classics, and then like the Lotus Europa and Elan. You can do that, but there's no used car dealers for every other brand. It's only Japanese cars. It's like, dude. Like, if they put, like, a regular Ford Escort... They put the Ford Escort rally car in this game. They could have absolutely had a standard Ford Escort, you know, counterpart. And they could have had all sorts of generations. They could have had the brand new Escort. They could have had the, you know, the mid-90s Escort. The one that's, you know, the boxy one with, you know, the flat back. And then they could have the Honda CRX ripoff Escort with the slant, with the, you know, the hatchback, you know? Ford Escort was basically the Ford Focus back in the early to mid-90s, but, you know, it's all good. It's all good. Anyway, we're winning. Not by a lot, but we are winning. And then we won't be after this corner, that's for sure. Car just does not turn. It refuses. Steadfastly. Well, we do have racing medium tires on. The car's heavy. It's a very heavy car. You see, there's a definite correlation between, like, tire wear and car weight. There is definitely a correlation there. Like, that CRX is just too good. Like, I don't mean to make like, this is Gran Turismo. There's hundreds of cars in this game. We could drive hundreds of different cars, and yet I choose to play half the game with the Honda CRX. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. That's probably very frustrating to people who want to see a variety of vehicles in this game that's about driving a variety of vehicles, and yet I choose to just drive the CRX and everything. But it's so good. It's so good. The progression is amazing. I adore the progression, in fact. The progression from that car being, could you not? Could you fucking not? Fuck you. You know, if they just didn't fucking ride your entire fucking ass through the entire fucking corner and dive bomb your shit. I gave him fucking room because I knew he was going to, and yet the car still fucking explodes. Because just driving straight is so much to ask for. Fuck this fucking cunt game. I could have taken that last corner legitimately, but I've already spent over an hour on this stupid fucking episode, so I don't even care. I don't even fucking care. Oh my fucking god, this game sucks. Still. Even after all this time, this game continues to be awful. Well, about, you know, an hour and 150,000 credits later, we have finally completed the UK Nationals. I still have to spend, you know, another 200,000 on upgrades for these cars so that they can do the one-make races, but, you know, I just want, it's just so fucking hard to just do it the first time. No, this needs to take 10,000 years to just do one episode. Like, we were flying through this game earlier, and like, these aren't even hard races, dude. These aren't even fucking difficult. Yet here we are, doing them over and over and over and over and over, because this shit is just way too fucking much to ask for to just get it done the first time. So, convertible car world, we're gonna have to, well, I can't do Grindelwald anymore, so I have no idea what we're gonna do with, okay, looks like we're previewing that, but I have no idea what we're gonna put into this. Guess we'll get an idea of what they're driving, just to know what kind of stupid cars are in this field. I'm gonna guess DB7 Voltaire, or whatever the fuck. Chimera 5.0. Is that what I bought? That might be what I bought. Cobra, which sucks. Griffith, which is overpowered. And then Vipers. Yeah. Shelby Series 1 is apparently convertible. I'm pretty sure that this is the exact car that I just bought for the previous race. So apparently that's a convertible. Good information to have. Good information to have. Anyway, yeah, that's going to do it for this episode. We've bought 3 new cars. I'm down to basically no money again. You know, just another day in the life of Gran Turismo 2. So, thanks for watching. We'll see you in whatever stupid shit happens next. Bye. Fuck! 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 I just pushed Piglet into a power-up! No! Go away! Go away! This is rape! God damn it, this is rape! Where's my rape whistle?